Hello, everyone. Look at my hair just sticking up like a crazy person. I love that. Welcome to Marma J DAO Live. This is Chloe Lewis here. I'm going to leave it there. I think it's hilarious. Founder of the Marma J Foundation and council member on the Marma J DAO. So if you come to our website, marmaj.org, you'll see we have actually, I'm not even sure if we have it up as a blog post. We actually don't have it up as a blog post. So I guess that's probably something we should get to eventually. But if you head to gov.near.org, you will see that the Marma J Foundation has a new post, a scholarship for tuition reimbursement. So this is why this video actually was supposed to be streamed yesterday. We were working on this, and it's been a crazy couple of days. And so Bianca and I were quite tired. We knocked out at like 8 p.m. or something like that. But yes, we have a scholarship for tuition reimbursement for students attending the University of the West Indies Five Islands campus. So if you want to figure out more information about how the funds were raised, for example, you can go to, I hate that these links don't open a new tab, by the way, but you can go to our Gitcoin grants page and you can read about Gitcoin grants. Interesting. Gitcoin grants round 10, our most recent round 11, and also like round 9 and what we've been doing previous to that. So yeah, if you'd like to read more information about Gitcoin grants or how the Marma J Foundation is active in the Gitcoin grants program, feel free to click there and read more about it. So yes, this was the initial post that we posted for Gitcoin grants round 10. It was, let's send some people to university. Long story short, we've been building the foundations of the Marma J Foundation for a little while now, and we are finally at a point where we may be able to expand into some larger projects. So normally, even now, community members are only able to submit payout proposals for 21.19 Marma J. That's around $200 US equivalent value, and that's the typical micro grant we distribute. For this, funds raised in this grant round were meant to support students attending the University of West Indies Five Islands campus. And the cool thing is that each of these academic programs only cost $1,800. I'm going to open the link in a new tab so that we can actually just so I don't have to hit the back button every 5 seconds. But if you go look at the programs over here, you can see that they have a School of Humanities, Education, a School of Business and Management, a School of Science, Computer Science, Artificial Intelligence, and School of Health and Behavioral Sciences. Now, I'm not even sure where they keep changing their website a little bit. So yeah, it doesn't even show the same information here anymore, which is, I guess, a good thing. They're updating their website a little bit. Let's see. This is the About section. Yeah, honestly, it used to have it up here. So maybe they just changed it. But the idea is each of the campuses, each of the programs were $1,800 to attend. Oh, look, they have like an Instagram and a Twitter. Oh, they have a Twitter? Oh, no, they don't have a Twitter. They lied. Okay, let's see. Okay, so different campuses have different Twitter accounts. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, the point is the tuition. Oh, here it is. Maybe it's on the apply side. Do they still have this page open? Oh, they do. Okay, here we go. The tuition fee is $1,800 for all programs. Deadline to apply already passed for this year, sadly. But if someone's already a student, the idea is that we could offer them tuition reimbursement for the tuition they've already paid or they're in the process of paying. So, yeah, the goal of this Gitcoin grants round 10 is to be able to fully support the computer science education of at least one individual. Future plans for the foundation entail a vibrant and active local community, so local being a key point, of Web3 open web creators in Antigua. So this is our actionable step forward. The idea is if we can fund the education of multiple students in Antigua who are studying computer science, IT, artificial intelligence, Web3 open web type concepts, then obviously if we are in Antigua doing initiatives that require developers, we will have a larger pool of people to select from, and we'll start creating those connections early. So the initial purpose was that funds raised from this initiative we pulled at Antigua.near and staked until a viable candidate is found to allocate the funds to. Funds were staking there from the time of this grant till about recently, I suppose. They are no longer staked there. So funds for the scholarship are now being held at marmaj.near instead of Antigua.near, and they'll be dispersed from the Marmaj DAO. So to keep things more, I guess, clear for the entire community, everything is going to be dispersed through the DAO and not through a single, individually owned account. So that's like what we initially had planned, and now we have the actual scholarship part, the actual implementation details of how we're going to be giving out this scholarship. So requirements for the scholarship are you must have a NEAR account. Okay, we can't really distribute NEAR assets to you without you having a NEAR account. You can make one pretty easily. You can click this button right here, and wallet.near.org/create will allow you to just type in, I want that scholarship. Perfect. It'll give you, congrats, I want that scholarship.near is available. You can hit reserve my ID. You can hit secure passphrase. That's the most secure way of doing it, is you get 12 words and you write them down somewhere at your password. You can use a hardware wallet. I mean, most people don't have one of these already off the bat if you don't have a NEAR account yet at all. Or you can just say, hey, I want to secure it by my email, right? You can just be like, my email at gmail.com, and they'll send you a link straight to your email. If it's your first time ever using a crypto account, I'd suggest using your email potentially. But if you'd like to be secure and you're okay with writing down 12 words somewhere safe that no one's, so don't copy and paste them and put them in your Google folder or something like that, or in your Apple Notes. Write it down and keep it somewhere safe. If you lose that password, you lose access to your account, arguably. I mean, you could still make a new, there's other ways around it. But, or someone else get your 12 words, they can log into your account and withdraw all your funds. So, but email, if you leave your email open in the library somewhere and someone goes onto your email and finds that code, they can just take all your funds too. So secure passphrase is usually the most efficient. You'll hit continue, and it'll show you these words. You have to actually write them down. You can copy paste them somewhere for now. Write them down, make sure you have them correct, and you can hit continue. And then it'll make you actually type in one of the words to make sure you have it. So you can hit back button. You can see your 6th word. You could even take that. I'm not actually going to do it, but if you hit continue, you typed in polar, it would actually verify and make this account for me. I don't want to make that account right now, so we're not going to continue going through that. Okay, so you have to have a NEAR account. You can learn more about the NEAR wallet by clicking this button. There's a wonderful blog post written quite a while ago from Kendall wrote this, Proximity Labs now. But you can learn about what is the wallet, how do you create a new account, how do you access it, using your ledger, recovery phrase. They took off phone recovery, thank you, because that was not always the most simple to use, but that's fine. And you must currently be attending the University of West Indies Five Islands campus and be studying in the field of computer science and information technology. So click here. I need to stop clicking that. It'll show you the programs once again. So if you're studying humanities education, that's awesome, but the scholarship is not really meant for you. If you're studying business and business management, whatever, that's very proud of you, or health science is very proud of you. But we're looking for people that are studying in the School of Science with computing and artificial intelligence as their main program of study. So what we'd like to know from people that are applying for this scholarship is your name. We'd like to know your name, please. Your year of study. So are you a freshman? This is your first time attending. You've been attending for maybe a few weeks. Are you second year, third year, fourth year student? Maybe you're a fifth year student and you're doing school part time and you have kids or a job, and that's information that could be important as well. What are your specific areas of research or study interest? So do you like researching general computer science? Are you into programming? Are you into software engineering or development? Are you into artificial intelligence, like it said, open web, Web3, whatever else? We'd love to know. Maybe we can provide support. Maybe it's just interesting for us. That'd be cool. And your address in Antigua. So obviously we want this scholarship to be going to Antiguans only. Well, not Antiguans, only people living in Antigua attending the school. So we'd like to know where you're living. Antigua doesn't actually have usually specific street addresses, so you can just give us, your street name and street address and all that stuff. So all applicants will be required to be vetted before funds are distributed. So if you try and not actually be a person, Senator Aziza Lake is going to be helping us vet individuals. So, I mean, we might get in a video call with you, you're going to, give us some sort of information about who you are so we know that you're actually a student attending the school. And then when you receive the 221.19 NEAR tokens, and potentially a bit more than that, currently NEAR is at like $6 and like 70 cents US or something like that. So let's say currently this amount would be 1,481. We'll probably end up topping up whatever amount is not covered. So $1,800 is the tuition. So let's say we wanted to give another 450. We'd probably distribute that by giving an additional 45 Marma J tokens, which would be around 450. So Marma J tokens are around. Actually, we can go here and check the price of Marma J. But if we go from Marma J to DAO, you'll see, it's about $10. So if we gave an additional 45 Marma J, it'd be around 407 DAO, which would cover. Oh, actually, no. Okay. So let's see. It would be around 50. There you go. 50 Marma J would cover it. So we'll probably end up covering the additional amount with Marma J. And if NEAR goes up, then we won't have to do that, and we'll just distribute the 221.19 NEAR tokens. But if you have NEAR tokens, you can actually go to SSID Financial in Antigua, and I talked to Hugh, what's his name? Hugh something. Let's duplicate the tab and go back so we can actually read the person's name efficiently. This person, Hugh Jarvis, runs this company, SSID Financial. They have services for, lots of different things, but blockchain and cryptocurrency services specifically. And, they provide blockchain services, crypto, they're certified crypto experts. I don't really know much about all of that, but they will be able to accept your NEAR tokens and provide you with a check or fiat currency locally so that you can you can pay off your tuition. So hopefully this is relatively clear, right? I mean, it doesn't seem too outlandish to me. So let's get to this is what happens to me. If I don't have like the link saved somewhere, I will just not be able to find anything. So if you are a student attending the University of West Indies, Five Islands campus, and you are studying in the School of Science for computing, artificial intelligence, anything like that, you are eligible to apply here for tuition reimbursement scholarship. Awesome. To do so, you need to have a NEAR account. You can go to wallet.near.org/create and create one if you don't have one already. You can secure it however you'd like. I would suggest securing it with 12 words. If you want to use your email for now, that is totally fine. You can use your email for now, and then later on, you can add the 12 words and then remove your email. So no worries how you get started. Once you receive the 221.19 NEAR, you get selected. Awesome. That's amazing. Good job. You can simply go to ssidfinancial.com. You can go to their blockchain and cryptocurrency section. You could reach out to someone who works here. They have a physical location as well, but you will be able to send them your NEAR tokens and they will send you. So you can contact us, right? You could, fill out your information. They have a hotline. They have an email. They have all this kind of stuff. You can go to the physical location, in St. George. You could do it face to face if you want to be more secure at what's happening. And if you have any, could still have issues, you can message them. You could DM on Telegram to get more information about how that works. But you can send them your NEAR tokens. They will send you the, $1,500 US. Obviously, you can get it in EC. As a check, go to your bank and receive the funds. And you can use those funds for whatever you'd like. Obviously, if you're already a student, you've already paid tuition. You can use those funds to pay back the rest of your tuition for next year. You can buy books, you can, whatever you'd like. Or you can keep the NEAR tokens and you can experiment on the NEAR blockchain with the various applications that are available to you as well. But hopefully this was a video meant to be short, just explaining more about the scholarship, more about what's going on. And we'll hopefully get this into like a blog post as well soon, so it's on the Marma J website and it's clear to everyone what's going on. But yeah, hopefully this was helpful. Hope we got some people applying, and hope you've enjoyed my little alfalfa hair sticking up through the video. Okay, bye. I'll be live again later for today's video. This is yesterday's video.